Hey, how's it going? I'm Roger saying, if it's your first time here, welcome. And if you're returning, you know who I am. Today we're gonna be talking about this light right here, the Molus X100 Pro coming at you from Zhiyun. Now, if you're familiar with the channel and you've been here for a long time, thank you. But at the same time, you'll also remember that early on in the beginning, I used to review lights like all the time. I got a lot of lights sent to me, and today this light was sent to me from Zhiyun to review, but these opinions and thoughts are my own. So I'm very selective if I'm going to review another light on this channel, and this one was definitely notable enough to talk about today. And I'm gonna go into why in here just a minute. Now, it's been a while since we've done an unboxing, so let's do an unboxing. This is the package that it comes in. Now inside, there's a bunch of goodies here. Here we have a mini softbox. We also have this Bowens mount adapter. Now this is the light itself. Now let's go into the main box. Inside of the main box, we have another package. This is cool because it comes with its own carrying case, so you don't have to carry this box with you everywhere. You have this carrying case that has everything inside of it. This is really cool. On this side, you can pull this out and you can put in your own name tag there so you know which light or whose light it is. Just want to give you a good look at the case all around. I'm about to show you why this light is so valuable and why I wanted to talk about it on this video today. Because this is the light. This is all of it right here. It almost looks like a heat sink. The size, it fits in the palm of your hand. Has a fan on the back, has the light right here on the front, got a little silicone cover there. So I'm gonna set it to the side for now so we can talk about it, but let's go inside the package first. We have this reflector and it goes on, it fits right on the light. There are 3 ways to power the light. You can power it with this adapter, that's option number 1. You can plug that into the light. Option number 2 is you can power it with this USB-C cable here, if you plug it into from a power delivery USB-C. But option number 3 is from this battery right here. This battery can power up the light on the go, so that's all you need is this, the light, and any diffusers that you want on there. Next, let's talk about this Bowens mount adapter. Okay, so it looks like you could put this onto a standard mount and screw that on. So it looks like the weight of everything is clamped into here for this Bowens mount adapter. And the light, since it's so lightweight, is you plug that in there and it just sits there floating on there as you have this mounted. A lot like a flash for flash photography is you often have a mount and you put the flash on the back. This works the same way. And last, what's in this package here, also there's different combinations that you can get this light with. I'll have information on that and the links in the description below. So go through there, check out what combinations you can have with which accessories. But if I take this out, this is really cool. This is literally a miniature softbox. Just pop that open, and now you've got the softbox. If you want more of that directional lighting to have the grid, it comes with this grid right here. And now I have a mini softbox with the grid. So now we have these 3 mounting accessories. We have the softbox, we've got this Bowens mount adapter, and we've got this reflector. Okay, so with the light, let's check out the accessories. Okay, before we go through the accessories, let me show you the specs here. So looking at the light here, so what you have is this little LED screen right here, and it gives you a feedback on the levels of light that you're using. And then you have the power button, you have a dimmer, and you have a CCT adjustment right here where you can control color temperature if it's cool or warm. The other side is the actual light itself. This button right here pops open the slot for the battery to go into. And this isn't a sticker on the guard here. It's literally printed on there to remind you to remove it before use. Looking at the top, that's where you put in the lanyard here and right here. This side, this is where you'd plug in the battery, so you push that in. On the bottom side, you have a couple of 1/4-20 threads right there, so you can put this onto a tripod, which is awesome. You also have other lanyard holes here, so you have your option of how you want to have your lanyard on there, that way, that way, that way, or that way, so you get the idea there. This right here is where you'd plug in your power or also your USB Type-C to power this device. Okay, that's the quick tour of the light now, so let's start using it. Let's plug in our battery. And it just clicks right in. Then you hold and press. And it says rotate dim to power on. And if I turn the knob counterclockwise to 1%, you'll notice 1% is super, super bright. There it is right there, that's super bright at 1%. Let's turn that off and let's test it with our different mounts here. So we could put this on and turn it. And now we have, I mean, you look at the size of this. This is almost the size of a camera, just a standard camera. Turn this up to 20%. And now I have a really bright light. I think I just blinded myself with how bright it is. But that is with the reflector. Let's try it with the Bowens mount adapter, and I can release by pulling down here and twisting it counterclockwise. Let's put it on the Bowens mount adapter, and that goes on straight. So similar to the reflector, but you can put a Bowens mount softbox on here and release it right here. But this can go onto a tripod or any other stand, and you can have that mounted and have this light work for you as well. That's how it looks. I'm not gonna look into the light because I just blinded myself previously. But I think the one that I'll probably use the most is this softbox here, this mini softbox. So with all softboxes that I've used, you could usually open it up to give you a little more grip, because what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put this onto the light, twist and lock, and now I can close that back up again. So that's the softbox right there. You can pull that, make it tight. Now, in comparison, if you look at the light here and the switch here, they're literally almost identical in size. That's the width. So you kind of get the idea if you have any of these products, is the size of this is incredible. Also, if you press on the dim, it'll go to 50%, to 100%, and 0 again. So you don't have to spend your time twisting this knob for the dimmer. Color temperature, we're at 6,500 Kelvin. If I turn this, you'll notice that now it's becoming a lot warmer at 2,700 Kelvin. Same thing here, so if I press on it, it'll cycle through to 5,500, to 6,500, and back down to 2,700. But actually what I want to show you is like, what is my actual setup gonna look like if I really do use this in the field, which I will, is I'll put on a tripod adapter. I have this tripod extended as high as I can have it, at least this one. So what I'll do is I'll put the light on the tripod and use this as a light on the go. And now I have a softbox light, really portable. This goes onto a tripod. It's as small as a Nintendo Switch. And it's really bright, because I know you're not gonna be like this close to it. But even if I'm this close, I'm 50% away, and that light is so strong and powerful. It looks so good. And the reason why I talk about it this way is because I'm going to be taking this with me next month to CES in Vegas, and I'm using this light in hopes that I can have good studio light when I'm out doing interviews and such with this light. This, a camera, some wearable audio, and you literally have a production set with this light inside of your bag that can fit inside of any bag like this. So in terms of specs, this is 100 watts, a powerful output is what they say, and it really is powerful. This is at 50 and it's blinding me. There's also other features about this light. There's an app that you can connect to it. So you could also do a music mode to give you automatic lighting control with the music rhythm to like create that awesome atmosphere. There's also a live mode where you can control multiple of these lights at once. And using your phone, there's also Bluetooth mesh control. So you can use your phone, the app, to control this light. You have it mounted somewhere and you can control it from there. So now this is the Molus X100. If you want to learn more about it, I'll have links in the description below. There's different packages and also different accessories that you can add on here to make it work for you and your environment. So in conclusion, as I mentioned before, thank you Zhiyun for sending me this light, but these opinions are my own, and you bet that this light is awesome. This is a very slim profile, compact pocket light. It's literally a pocket light that's way more powerful, gives way more expansion than any other pocket light. This actually compares to other YouTube studio lights, but those require being plugged in, and they're not as small and portable as this. So this is something that's great for you on the go. So my recommendations for this product, do I recommend it? You betcha, you betcha. You gotta check it out. It's unlike any other product I've ever used before. When I got it out of the bag, I was like, this is incredible. I really thought this is incredible. And you're gonna learn the same when you get one and you open it yourselves and you're like, this is pretty sweet. Is that a like it looks like I'm holding a camera. It's almost the same size. Like it's almost the same size as a camera. So it's like if you're already carrying two cameras, you know, maybe drop one and then put this in the bag to replace the space of that other one. And you're set to go for a studio quality setup on the go. So if you found value in this today, please let me know by liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And also if you want to talk about the light below in the comments with the community here that have come to this channel, please do so as well. And with that being said, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.